big clap for a big day. Is this the earliest we've ever recorded? Like time-wise?
Yeah.
It is currently 1:30.
Yeah.
Which is about a couple hours after I wake up, so I'm still not in my full brain. See, I can't even describe what it is.
It's one
apparently,
of those.
Apparently, at 5, like your brain is at its most optimal at least 5 hours after you've woken up.
That's not you then.
Yeah, because I heard it from like chess players saying like you want to wake up and then give yourself time for your brain to kind of like wake up fully or something like that. So that's So yeah, you're right. It's not me right now, but we're still gonna do it. We got things to do. Mostly Eunice.
Yeah.
I'm just ready whenever. Welcome to the Full Podcast, episode 32.
Yes. Wow, I forgot for a second.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
The meme of me not knowing the episode number is dead now. I do know it.
Yeah.
But before we get started, once again,
this is actually crazy.
I have to say another huge thank you for the support on the last episode.
Hell?
I've said that for the past like 3 or 4
3
episodes.
weeks.
I can't remember now.
The last month.
But because it's been like growing slowly and slowly, and this is mostly just like the YouTube views, but even Spotify, it's doing pretty well too.
Mm-hmm.
But the last episode we did on Canadian music artists that we grew up with, right now, I checked it earlier, it has over 600 views.
It went up since we last checked. Friggin'
I'm
crazy.
telling you, for most of the week, it was probably like sitting around like a bit over 10.
Yeah.
I was looking at my recommended page on YouTube, and it popped up, and it's at like 466. I'm like, that's not right. Let me click that. let me open that really quick.
It went up on the 2nd, because that's when the live stream was. So for people watching, there was a live stream featured, oh my God, what's his name again? Gerard Way and Julian Baker. Yeah.
From MCR.
From MCR, My Chemical Romance. Yeah. And it's a conference panel thing on mental health and slash a concert. So people from that live stream saw our podcast. It was recommended to them for some reason. YouTube was like, hey, let's recommend these two weirdos talking about Canadian music to
for some reason that episode is the one that broke through the algorithm.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Yeah. But tell them the other video that was also like being recommended as well.
What other video? Oh, no.
The one with our favorite first lady,
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama. Dude, she was in Parks and Rec. That's where I know her from. Truly. Not anything else. Yeah, I know her from her guest appearance on Parks and Recreation.
Yeah. Where Leslie's like, you're Michelle Obama.
Yes, that same Michelle Obama.
I'm not speaking loud, you are. I can't wait to see that again.
Yeah, apparently a Michelle Obama video. Like we were on the recommended.
It was like a trailer for something she's been working on or something she's in. I don't really know.
You said it was like a YouTube original.
Yeah, it's like a
or something like that.
For YouTube, which is also crazy. So we were on YouTube Red's recommended now, guys.
So we've been actually reaching a bit more out there, which is really cool. So if you're listening to this first time after discovering us, thank you and welcome. Awesome.
It's just weird because none of that relates to what this podcast is.
It was a very like off the topic one because we are both musicians and this is something that we did want to talk about. Yeah. But we didn't think that this episode would do as well as the other ones.
Yeah.
That are more centralized towards the demographic we're actually trying to hit. But hey, I welcome anyone.
We welcome
I'm not picky,
anyone who would like to learn about the Philippines and Canada, and anyone who wants to learn about us. Guess.
I mean, because we're so interesting, right? Yeah, so many experiences and
like nothing.
Interesting things.
Nothing in my lifetime.
Really nothing.
A baby. I'm too wholesome for this world.
But anyway, I just want to say thank you again because that was by far our most successful episode.
Yeah,
in terms of views at least.
So crazy. What the hell?
Amazing.
Now I gotta convert those views next time into subscribers or more commenters.
Yes. That would be great.
Also, shout out to people who've disliked our video.
Getting dislikes is actually a good thing because it means people are listening who don't just like us already
Exactly.
or know us.
Yeah,
So it's good.
they're contributing
I'll,
to the conversation, sort of.
I'll embrace it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Because you got to
They're
think about it.
being
If you go
critical.
on YouTube, yeah. If you go on YouTube, there's not one video, or it's gonna be hard to find a video that doesn't have any dislikes.
Right.
Like it could be about helping orphans in like a third world country, and it'll still have dislikes. You know what I mean? There's nothing that you could do that people won't not like.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm fine with it. I think it's good. But yes. So thank you again. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Should we just go right into our segments?
Sure. Do it.
Because I got a pretty interesting one for I've been dying to tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
And you probably heard this because it's.
To tell you. Go ahead.
Thanks for that. Well, this has probably been on like the Twitter scape or like surfacing around the internet for like the past week or whatever. But even if you know what it is, I think it's exciting to talk about because it's about something we both love.
What is this? I haven't been on Twitter today.
And this is
week.
related to the Avatar universe.
Avatar
meaning The Last Airbender / Legend of Korra.
Appa?
So apparently, Viacom CBS, I guess like
Yep.
They've announced a new studio that is based in the universe of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra. Right? And it's called Avatar Studios. And it's being, like the original creators, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So they're running as co-chief of these studios. So they're involved in it, which is great. Because remember what happens when you give it to someone else to work on. I'm looking at you, M. Night, right? Like we all saw how that movie turned out. Avatar is not meant to be live action. It works better as an animation.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it that way. Keep the original creators involved in this. So yeah, something called Avatar Studios is going to happen. And the idea of it is to create like animated content revolving the universe.
Right.
So this could be, who knows what it is exactly. What I would love, because a big part of what made Legend of Korra so cool was like flashbacks to the in-between era when Aang was grown up.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I wish we had more of that. So like a prequel series, like either a sequel to the original series or like a prequel, more prequel stuff before Korra's time. That would be awesome.
Like,
I don't know. There's a lot of things that they can do with it.
see a lot of Aang, as an adult.
Which would be cool.
I would have loved to see that.
But I would embrace maybe the next Avatar after Korra, or post
whatever
Legend of Korra, because there's a lot of things. Like Korra's still young.
Lots of theories of the finale, so I want to see how that unraveled.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But I think so I don't have the exact quote here. This is just like some random article. All internet articles pretty much say the same thing. I think what they're trying to do. So production is starting soon apparently. And
it's exciting. Wow, that did not sound like English. This is exciting.
Why can't I find the exact one sentence that I'm looking for? But essentially, they're gonna create new content based in that universe, which is amazing.
I'm here for it.
And guys, if you haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender
go
or
watch
Legend
it
of Korra,
right now.
it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Go check it out. It's great. It's an animated series. It's cartoony. Obviously, it's a cartoon.
Did you say both of them are on Netflix?
They are. Oh. I'm almost positive both of them are on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
At least Legend of Korra is. I'm pretty sure both of them are. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but check it out. It's a great series.
I'm pretty sure there are comics of post Avatar, the first one. There are comics. There are like a little bit, and I read. I think it was one of them, and it was the creation of bubble tea.
Oh.
It's pretty cute.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know why. I have trouble like reading comics. Like I think more of like I need to like in terms of like anime versus manga. Like
Sure.
I think it's manga's cool. It's just like I can't do it. Doesn't do anything for me. I don't know.
No, I get it.
Yes, I'm lame. I'm lame. I get it. Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
no one's calling you lame.
Some people are.
No one's calling you lame.
But yeah, I'm super excited for that
Yeah,
because
it's pretty
I love both of those series. So
We
to see like more extended stuff
yeah.
based in like as long as even if it's the same universe, if it's different characters, whatever. As long as I know that those guys are running it, then it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good for sure.
So
So
yeah.
that's something to be excited about. We've
Mhm.
talked about naming our future dog, after Appa, and learning
After
him
Appa, oh my
a
gosh.
trick called the Yip Yip, which
Yes,
is
and he goes-
basically come here. It's like a command that Aang used.
Or to like make him fly or whatever.
Oh right. Yeah.
But I'll just use it to like call him or
Mhm.
something like that. Yeah, pretty cute. Remember the episode when they showed like the baby bisons?
Oh my god.
And when Aang first met Appa. But that's the same
So
episode where Appa got lost,
cute.
and it was like the saddest episode
God, I
ever.
know.
Because he was like he got caught by like a circus and he was being like tortured and harassed, and he couldn't find Aang. Oh gosh,
But then
it's the saddest episode ever.
in the reboot in Korra, there were a ton of Appas. So
But I think they thought they went extinct or something like that. But they found
some.
Yeah, which is awesome.
So cute.
You know?
Now I just want to watch
But-
it again.
Gosh, we could have a whole episode on just. I don't want to get into such a huge like
For sure.
Avatar discussion, even though there's so much to break down there. But
Yeah.
anyway, move on. I've been dying to tell you that. So exciting.
Heck yeah.
Cool news. Do you have anything for me this week?
Something I've been dying to tell you is
Mhm.
this morning I saw a tweet. It's kind of relevant to the podcast.
Okay.
It's kind of serious, but I don't think we should like dive too into it. I just thought
Okay.
it was interesting for you to know. So the tweet is: salary in the Philippines is very low, but qualifications are very high. And
Weird.
it's true. I mean, I had a conversation with my parents about this maybe like a month ago or something. And it's like, it's basically the reason why a lot of people want to leave the Philippines in the first place.
Right.
Just because they study for how many years only to be paid minimum wage. I mean, it's not too different from what it is here, but it's still like drastically lower in the Philippines.
Even though you probably studied for years, and it's probably like a position that in here, at least, it would be seen in like maybe a higher regard.
Exactly.
Let's say. Yeah.
And it sucks because
so strange.
once you come here, like once you go abroad, you still have to get more qualifications. So you have to study more to
which is
be certified wherever you're going.
Yeah, that's why there's such a huge push for like if you can get in, like if you can immigrate while like your children are younger, they can just go through the schooling process here.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for them to study and stuff like that. So see, kids, you gotta appreciate your parents for
for all
what
you
they're trying to do for
Filipino
you.
or Asian immigrants, appreciate your parents.
Yeah, and that's kind of sad, especially because at least from what my mom said in the past, like the schooling system can be very harsh there.
So harsh.
And there's such a huge like social pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
With it too. Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Sorry, you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, just for solely the fact too, it's like for the universities in Manila, like they'll post the top students like on big billboards or big posters that everyone can see.
I can't do that.
You know what I mean? It's like there's a huge pressure in terms of succeeding academically in the Philippines, but to have that not correlate to the amount of money you make is kind of strange.
Yeah.
Doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand the full scope of Filipino politics and why that's the case and stuff like that. Maybe that's something we should dive into more, which is probably why we shouldn't discuss it too deeply.
Yeah. We're done talking about that. We don't need
Anyway,
to talk about
let's
I'm
move.
sorry for bringing it up.
Let's move on from that. But yeah, I don't disagree with you. What
something
else?
you've
I
been
guess,
into?
something I've been into. Well, I mentioned it like last week or 2 weeks ago, but I finally finished BoJack.
Oh.
So now I need something else to watch. So if you want to recommend
Suggestions?
me a new show, that would be great.
Thing with us, we watch the same thing, so I can't recommend
Yeah.
anything. So
we need shows to watch just on our own.
yeah,
You know
I mean, I'm
like,
watching Jane the Virgin, and
yeah,
I don't
I've
know
never
what you
seen
think
it.
of it. So I don't know
I'll
if it's
check it
for you
out.
actually.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I mean, once you get past the initial the initial episode, which was me, it gets pretty intense.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now maybe I shouldn't watch it because that's what you're watching. So I gotta watch something completely different.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out. I don't know. There's nothing
Schitt's
new
Creek.
I've really been into, but oh yeah, yeah, I should watch. You already finished that, so maybe I'll go into that next.
Yeah.
I'm still finishing Kim's Convenience. I got back to that.
Oh shoot, I haven't finished that either. I mean, they're still going on, but like I'm not caught up yet.
Yeah, gosh, it's getting so cringy now. It's getting so cringy. Like I just finished the episode. So there's an episode where Janet is with this dude named Raj. Right? But
Raj.
it turns out Raj is like in an arranged marriage or something like that. And then there's a future episode where his parents ask Janet to be like their engagement photo photographer. I was like, oh, this is too much for my brain to handle. Anyway, Kim's Convenience, great show. Check it out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so I guess nothing new this week that we're into.
Yeah, I had nothing. I was gonna say I've just been stalking Josh Ramsey on Instagram and watching
Nice.
his IG lives and his
Josh
IGTVs.
Right.
That's
For
not
those of you who don't know,
important.
Josh Ramsey is the lead singer of Mariana's Trench.
Hey,
What we talked about last week.
Once again,
Okay, I will say something
Josh
random.
Josh
go
Ramsey,
ahead.
shout out, hit me up.
Yes.
I would like to say hi to you one day.
Yes, please hit up Eunice's DMs.
Yo, I'd be totes okay with that.
So would I. Of course. There's no shirtless photos or anything like that. Anyway, I'll say something random. They released a new DLC fighter for Super Smash Bros. Pyra
Isn't
and
that why
Mythra.
you woke up earlier?
Yeah, I caught the live stream of it. It was like at 9 a.m., which is like early for me nowadays.
Sorry, who was it?
Yeah. Pyra and Mythra, they are from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I don't know what that
You have
is.
no idea what that is. Never played it. I know what Xenoblade Chronicles are. It's like a Japanese RPG
Mm.
on Nintendo, the Nintendo platforms. They're from the second one, which was released on Switch in 2017. They're like a combo character. So for you guys who played Melee, like Zelda and Sheik used to be one character, and you press down B to like switch between the characters.
Yes.
Now
remember
they're separate characters, but now Pyra and Mythra, the new characters, are like that. So you can switch in between them during the match. Yeah. And they're anime waifus, and there was this whole controversy on Smash Twitter. Smash Twitter is probably the worst thing you've ever read in your life. It's just weird. It's just like they're just throwing out ideas into like an empty void, and there's like a big controversy because she's kind of like, because of people speaking about the characters in a very like, I guess, perverted way, let's say. Because he's like, oh, like another anime waifu for the game,
Great.
blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, whatever. If you like it, you like it. You don't have to like spew out all this nonsense on the internet for everyone to see.
Is there I know there's a term for anime wife. What's the husband equivalent?
Husbandu? I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
So I'll be trying out those characters later.
Nice.
So I need to download batch. Anyway.
Wait, you have
enough
Smash,
about
right?
that.
Jen gave it to you.
Jen let me borrow it.
Wow, we're just like talking now. That's not like I'll cut this out.
Sorry, just normal conversation. Anyway, let's wrap it up with Filipino phrase of the week.
You can present yours. I don't have one this week.
All right. So the one that I'm gonna talk about this week, I thought we mentioned it already, but we didn't. So our Filipino phrase of the work.
Workplace. This
phrase
is
of
the
the week.
workplace.
Is CR.
CR.
And yes, those are just the two letters CR,
Yes.
not like SEER.
R.
Or C,
R.
like C, like SEE and then ARE or something like
Right.
that. Like
That's
it's
not
not
a
two
thing.
separate words.
Yeah.
It's legit the letters CR in capitals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to stand for comfort room,
Yes.
which is supposed to represent like a washroom or a restroom or like a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, is there CR? So they're asking for the washroom.
Yeah.
Or the
That's
thing
what the
is,
natives say.
Yes. The reason why I brought this one up is because it's relevant to our topic today. Because
Yes.
I would say like, oh, CR means washroom.
Mm-hmm.
But for our neighbors down to the south in the States, they don't use the word washroom.
Do they say restroom?
They would say like restroom.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I remember one time, this was in grade 11. I was on like a school trip to New York City.
Sure.
And we were in like a McDonald's or a Burger King or some sort of fast food place. And we were asking the employees like, oh, where's your washroom? They're like, what?
What is a washroom?
Oh, like your restroom or your bathroom. Oh yeah, it's right. It's over there.
Yikes.
So they'll understand restroom and bathroom, and we know those words
We
too.
know those terms,
Like
yeah,
we would
yeah.
use them, but we say washroom a lot.
I've never thought about that.
More,
Huh.
yeah, and Americans don't use it,
Interesting.
but Filipinos use it. CR. Okay, so remember that, guys. It's just funny. CR. It's just funny.
It's funny because in Filipino teleseries, they say, nasan ang CR? They actually like say CR. It's
Yeah.
funny. Or
And it's funny because it stands for comfort room,
comfort room.
but they'll say just like the letters. It's
Yeah.
just weird. Yeah.
It's weird. But at least now
Yeah.
you know for when you go to the Philippines.
Exactly. But that means, and then today is because we're talking about things in the States that are different or things that we don't have in Canada. And one of those things is not saying the right or the same nomenclature for like what we would call a washroom.
Yeah.
Because would you call, like, let's say you're going to like a restaurant
Mm.
because they don't have showers or baths there. Would you still call it the bathroom? Like, I need to go to the bathroom.
I always thought bathrooms had to include a bathing area. You know, like a
Okay.
shower or a bathtub.
But you would just call it a washroom.
Yeah.
But it would say, like, if you look at signs, like say like at a mall or an airport or something, it'll say washrooms.
Yeah.
Right? It wouldn't say restrooms. So
I've seen some
even though we
places
know what
say
restrooms mean.
I think it just depends. But
they're probably trying to be fancy.
maybe at fancy places or fancy restaurants they say restroom. Welcome to the
Yeah.
restroom. You know.
Yeah.
Rich
But
people.
I thought that was one of the most shocking things to me, that washroom is like a Canadian thing.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Maybe it's like it could be a European thing or other countries.
Mhm.
But in terms of like Canada and US, like washroom is Canadian.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
I didn't
But
know
yeah.
that.
Yeah. But Eunice is gonna inform us today of more things that we as Canadians might find bizarre about things that are in the States.
Sure. So I have
Please,
this
Eunice, enlighten us.
broken up into like 3-ish sections.
Mhm.
One is like the food section. The next one is going to be
Ooh.
like the fast food section. And
fast
the
food.
last one will just be like generalized things that we see in America that we don't have here.
Okay. You're just trying to make me hungry because I haven't eaten lunch yet. So, yeah.
Then we got to wrap up soon.
No. I'll be fine. I'll make it.
Okay.
If I'm feeling faint, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
So I didn't include all of it because there are a lot of things that are exclusively American.
Right. So if there's things we missed, guys, don't.
Yeah, we can do another episode.
Just
It's fine.
Yeah. We'll get back to it.
So first thing, spray cheese.
Spray cheese.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think I've probably seen that on like shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But please describe it.
it's like liquid cheese. It's like
Oh.
imagine the Cool Whip can with
Or
the,
like
with the
like
little
whipped cream or
spiral thing
whatever.
at the top when you
And you like
instead of it
you
being
like shake it.
instead of it being Cool Whip or whipped cream, it's
Mm.
spray cheese or liquid cheese.
What would be the purpose of it? Like, what would you use that for, as opposed to just like regular cheese?
Who knows? Maybe you want your mac and cheese extra liquidy or extra artificial. I don't know.
Oh, but would the texture be like foamy? Because like whipped cream is kind of like foamy and light. You know what I mean? So is that what the
I
cheese
feel
would
like
be
I've
like?
had it while I was there. I don't think it is. I
Mm.
think it's just like the consistency of Cool Whip,
Ah.
but with cheese, like Katie cheese flavored packaging in it. You know?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. But in a different form, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it come in like different flavors, or is it like cheddars or
I don't know.
mozzarella?
I
Is there
haven't looked into
Swiss?
this. I
You know what
don't
I
think
mean?
so. I
'Cause
think
if
it's just
like
American cheese.
it's just a standard American cheese,
Yeah.
okay. Which is the kind of like a really like hard cheddar, I guess. Ah, that's weird because we have things
Yeah.
like Cheese Whiz, which
Oh yeah,
you
we
know,
do have Cheese Whiz.
which is like a spreadable cheese.
Maybe it's like Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, 'cause
Is
Cheese Whiz
Cheese
is the
Whiz
most.
our version of that?
I don't think so. I think they have Cheese Whiz. I think
Oh.
Americans have Cheese Whiz, right?
I mean, they must. It's American cheese.
It has to be. Anyway, but that's the most like processed cheese thing I've ever had. Even more so than like cheese slices, let's say. Like Cheese Whiz tastes like it tastes like cheese, but you can tell it's like this was made in a factory. Like there's nothing about this that is dairy at
Yeah,
all.
right?
But yeah, at least that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look up a
liquid cheese,
photo
gosh.
of the next one. Okay, so this is from our favorite point guard. Our favorite point guard's hometown, the Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah. So which is the sandwich? So it's just like it just has like
lots of steak.
cuts up pieces of steak with like melted cheese on it.
Yeah,
It sounds great.
I've never
I've
had
prob-
it.
I'm pretty sure I've had a Philly cheesesteak flavored hot pocket.
Wait, that's a thing?
That's pretty good. Yeah, apparently. I'm pretty sure I've had that once or twice, and it's pretty good. And I never had like a genuine, like authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak. Well, I haven't been to Philadelphia
Yeah,
at all.
one day
but
we will.
it sounds great. I don't think there's any like what would be wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's any place in Toronto that try to make like
I'm sure
Philly
there is.
cheesesteaks?
I'm sure there is.
We should check it out.
Yeah, once all this is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great though.
it
Like there's
sounds great.
what could be wrong with it?
I know.
Like the liquid cheese, I could be like, yeah, but Philly cheesesteak, yeah,
Ew.
we could use that here.
Imagine ruining a Philly cheesesteak with the liquid cheese or the spray cheese. That's
Right.
just
What kind of cheese does a Philly cheesesteak use? Because it's like a white cheese.
might be mozzarella.
Mozz. That's good.
Might be.
Good cheese
You
for
probably
melting.
choose it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get custom with it. I'll choose the liquid canned whipped cream cheese.
Ew. Ew, gross.
No thanks. No thanks.
Okay. So I didn't know this. So white bread originated from the US, and I didn't know that.
White bread.
Yeah, white bread.
Like white, just like white sliced bread.
Yeah, just
like Wonder
imagine
Bread
Wonder
or
Bread.
whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Here's the thing. I have a gripe now with like packaged sliced bread. At least like Wonder Bread. It's not like it's just there's nothing interesting about it. It's just so plain, you know. It's great if you're making things like a grilled cheese or like it's fine as toast too.
Sure.
But for me, I'm like a country harvest man. You know what I mean? Got my grainy crust, you know. It's got a bit more like character to it, you know what I mean? Like it looks more like bread
Sure.
than one like cuz Wonder Bread is almost too like flat. You don't have like those nice
It's
air
too
pockets.
artificial. You know, it looks too perfect, I guess.
Yeah. Or you just go cuz I got like an Italian like little supermarket near me.
Yeah.
And you just pick up like a nice loaf of bread, like real Italian bread
Mm-hmm.
for like a couple bucks,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And it's just good. It's way better. It's a better option.
I'm not saying
Because Wonder Bread
this-
it tastes too manufactured to me. I don't know why.
I mean, that's the reason why there was so much backlash against it initially, just because it looks manufactured. There's
Right,
no
right, right.
way bread can look like that. If you make
Yeah,
bread,
like not
you have to see the
Yeah.
grains in it. If you even make it with flour, it just
And just like when you buy like a real loaf of bread, it's like the crust is so like crackly and you like
Yeah.
split it open
yeah.
and you see all the pockets and how like light and fluffy it is on the inside. Wonder Bread just tastes like weird. It's only redeemable if you toast it or like grilled cheese it or
Yeah.
you had to do something with it.
Yeah.
If it's just as it is, it's like so floppy and like weird. I don't know. You can't see I was moving my wrists back and forth to demonstrate how floppy Wonder Bread is. Yeah. But I'm more of a country harvest man myself. I don't know if that's only a Canadian thing.
I actually don't know.
I don't think so.
It might be.
kind of bread do you get?
I'm not saying this because you have a nickname. I actually like rye bread.
Yeah, that's neat.
And I like sourdough. And I've been buying. You know at Superstore?
Both are good. I like both of those two.
You know at Superstore, the section where they have like the special bread? I like that bread. I only get that bread.
Good. The Superstore, they have like whole French loaves that are sliced for like $1.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, why would you get Wonder Bread when you can just get that? It's like, ugh.
Isn't Wonder Bread like significantly cheaper than the rest of the breads? We're just talking about bread.
It's not I'm passionate about bread, you know.
Right, rye bread.
It's, you know, you have it at breakfast as your toast or whatever. If you're making like an egg sandwich or whatever, you have it. Maybe you're making some garlic bread. You're having some pasta for dinner. I mean, what are you gonna do? Buy some Wonder Bread? Put garlic butter on it? Wait, no, you go buy a nice loaf, slice it yourself. You get like nice, thick cuts of real bread.
Yeah, get real bread. The one with some nutritional value in it.
Yeah, let's just. Even though you shouldn't be eating like a lot of bread because it's just super like carby.
Yeah.
But in moderation, it's great. Pick your breads carefully, guys.
I love bread.
We're just gonna get sued by Wonder now. Sorry, guys.
They will never sponsor us. Feel bad.
I'm not that sorry. I'm not that sorry though, because I wouldn't want to eat it anyway. It's fine.
All right. Okay, next one. Moon pies. Have you had a moon pie?
Moon pies? Don't we?
I
think we have them, but we call them something different.
Oh.
Is it? It's like a crescent.
Before.
It's like a crescent shaped kind of like pastry, right?
Crescent shaped pastry?
No, am I wrong?
No, it's like
or is it more like a
circle with the cream inside?
Because we have those, aren't those like Joss Lewis or Joe Louis or however you pronounce it? But they're like chocolate. It's like a circle chocolate pastry thing that you buy in like a box in the bakery section.
Oh yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I think we have it, we just call it something else. We don't call them moon pies.
What do we call it? What do we call it?
Joe Louis. Joss Lewis.
Joe Louis.
You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen it.
Guys.
If you're in Canada, you know what it is. Joe Louis.
You've seen it at every supermarket. Yeah.
If you're Asian, it's a choco pie.
That's the name I was thinking of. Yeah.
That's the Asian. The Asian version though, smaller and less sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
And the freaking Joe Louis, man, it's
all
sweet
sugar.
F.
But yeah, moon
keep
pies.
It family-friendly.
Their Twitter, hilarious. If you haven't seen their Twitter, I like to just chill on their Twitter page because it fills me with so much laughter. Yeah.
Man, I'm just hungry, man. Oh.
Sorry.
Keep going though. Keep going.
Buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings. We don't have buffalo wings here.
No, we do, but it came from America.
Oh, okay. Okay, but the buffalo wing. What makes a buffalo wing is just the sauce, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is your go-to wing flavor? If you go to a place like. What's that one place? What's the one wing place that people go to here?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Wild Wings, whatever.
Wings. Yeah.
I don't think I've been to Wild Wings. I've only been to St. Louis.
I've only been there once.
But what is your go-to flavor?
I think I like the ones with sauce more than the dry ones.
Definitely.
I think I've only had 2 flavors at St. Louis. Just because my friends have recommended it. I go for the honey garlic one. Or the Thai one.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
My go-to is honey garlic all the way, for sure. You cannot go wrong.
Didn't we go there once to just have wings and then try an app, and then that was it?
Yes. We didn't go for the all-you-can-eat wings, I don't think.
No.
I've done that once, and it was great. Because you can get, like, different flavors as you go on. You don't have to get the same flavor over and over again. So you can, like, okay, this batch I want
dangerous.
this batch I want that.
You should not have told me.
When it opens up, we should do that.
Should not have told me about that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sloppy
There's one really close to you.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe's is an American thing? Or was it invented in America?
Mm.
Huh. I love sloppy joes. We eat those. We eat that here. But it's definitely more of a white people thing. You don't have ever had a sloppy joe? Okay, definitely. This is a.
My mom doesn't know what it is, and she's never made it for me.
This is where my white person side comes.
You're
in.
white. Yeah, your dad.
My dad has made sloppy joes before, and they're fantastic. Yeah. Essentially, it's just a burger, but instead of like a burger, it's just ground meat. And I know a burger is made from ground meat, but it's just the ground meat, like saucy ground meat, and you just put it in between two buns. It's a very specific, distinct flavor.
I should look this
up.
I
think you can actually buy sloppy Joe like packets.
Oh, what the hell?
Or like seasoning or whatever. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, what?
Yeah, there's a specific flavor to the sauce of the meat, but it's great, and it's sloppy because you're gonna make a mess regardless. Because it's saucy ground meat in between two buns.
It's just like
you can't eat it cleanly.
Slop in a bun.
Yeah. Sloppy Joe. It's good.
So it's tomato sauce, ketchup, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, garlic powder. Yeah.
One time when I was working at Northville, someone asked me for that, like where that was. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Is that English? Is that Englishy?
He actually said it properly, but I'm like, that's how I heard it in my head. Yeah, where's the Worcestershire sauce? I'm like, Worcestershire. Gosh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll make this.
You never tried it.
I'll make this one day.
No, you should. It's good. It's really good.
It's getting hot.
If you want to get really fancy with it, you can put like a melted cheese slice on top of it too.
You had me at cheese. I'll put the spray cheese on.
Spray cheese.
Just completely ruin it.
If you're from the States. If you're in the States, I know some freaking spray cheese, dude. I want to try that.
Send us some spray cheese.
Maybe convenient. Maybe if I want to make some cheese and crackers, I can just like instead of slicing up like a block, I can just like and eat it. It's good.
It doesn't taste as good.
It's not that. It doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
But I still need to try it.
Ooh, okay. This one. There are 25 Oreo flavors in America.
25?
Yes.
Huh. I know when I'm at the grocery store sometimes, I do see there's like a lot more flavors of Oreos.
For sure.
And I want all of them.
What are your thoughts on the golden Oreo?
I think golden Oreos are good.
I kind of
Some might argue they're better. Right?
I kind of like them more.
It's hard to say. I think with the regular Oreo sometimes the actual like cookie part is kind of like very brittly and it has like a weird taste to it. Like it's weird, not the taste, but it's like it's kind of there's something off about it.
Okay.
It feels kind of like, but the golden Oreo tastes more like a genuinely good cookie.
Sure.
I think people like Oreos because it's like iconic or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think, gosh, golden Oreos might be better.
I love golden Oreos.
Think about
I can eat an entire pack.
Do you like the thin ones?
Yes.
Or do you like the regular size?
Yes.
What's better?
Both.
The thinnies?
I think I like the thin ones just because they're easier to eat. For me, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes it feels like, but they have like the double stuffed ones. I'm like, how could you want that much cream?
Okay,
like,
I want you to Google this. Google the most stuff Oreo.
Most stuff Oreo. Okay,
stuff Oreo.
We're gonna get a live reaction of this. Hold on.
It is the biggest thing I've ever seen.
I know.
The biggest Oreo.
So they have, but you're saying in the States that they just have like, more like, standardized. They have 25 Oreo flavors.
Yeah.
Huh. Because I know in like Asia, like doesn't like Japan and Korea have like
they have unique
really interesting
ones.
like Oreo flavors, unique ones, but not like a vast amount of them. I remember I saw freaking pumpkin pie Oreos and I didn't.
Seasonal. It's a seasonal thing.
Whoa, that's a big stuff, man. Are you serious? It's just like it's one of those like Klondike ice cream sandwiches you would buy. You know what I mean? Dude, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
I would be done after like one maybe, one or two.
I need to
at the
share
most.
one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know how they always advertised in like the commercials, like you gotta twist it, lick it, dip it, eat it, or whatever. Do people actually do that? Like, did you actually do that?
I did that. Just because it was in the commercial. As a kid.
Yeah, but I don't see Oreo commercials lately. Maybe it's because like you're not watching like.
True.
like more kids TV because I felt like that's where you saw them. But I don't know. Do they still promote it that way? Do they still do like the twist?
I think
like,
so. I think they promote more of the dunking thing now. Just because they're trying to be sponsored by sports.
Right. Just got a clip of LeBron James dunking a big ass Oreo into like a giant glass of milk. That would be kind of sick, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. They should do that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Can you name some of the Oreo flavors that they
have? Sure. There's birthday cake, fudge dipped Oreo, Oreo mint.
Yes.
Chocolate.
I'm a fan of the mint flavor, like
Me
mint
too.
flavored like ice cream. I'm about
Me
that.
too.
I know not everyone's into it,
Choco
but
mint. Yeah.
Choco mint.
There's peanut butter.
Mint choco.
Mint
That's
choco.
Koreans will say.
Yeah.
Mint choco.
Mint choco. There's red velvet. Dum dum.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
I know
Sorry.
I know red velvet. You know ice cream cake? That's a very niche joke. If you're a red velvet fan, you get it.
Sorry. I just saw the video of Sulky in my head. Look back at my sorry. Okay. Chocolate peanut butter. There's just something called
that sounds good.
spring Oreo, whatever that means.
Yeah. Chocolate peanut butter though, great combination.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Pistachio, lemon. I could name more, but I can't find the rest of it. Yeah, lemon.
That's fine. Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one.
It is a weird
but
one.
I want to taste it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Man.
All right. Ooh, Girl Scout cookies. We don't have that here.
Do we not?
I don't think so. Not the ones that
I swear
not the ones that people keep talking about, like the tag-alongs and the choco whatever. I need to look this up.
I swear I've seen Girl Scout cookies one time in Canada. But I could be very wrong. At least it's not as like popularized here.
Definitely
it's
not.
more of like a niche thing.
Yeah.
But because we don't have like do we have actual Girl Scouts or it's a different thing in Canada?
It might be a different thing.
If there's a sort of group.
I don't
like
actually don't know of any like people who were in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts growing up. I don't think it's something we do here, do we?
There probably is.
It's just like not popular.
There probably is.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many kids don't want to just like go out and like camp or hand out cookies and stuff like that. Just,
yeah, they're the Samoas, the Do-si-dos, the Thin Mints, Tag-alongs.
If I'm not mistaken though, I swear I saw Girl Scout cookies being sold in like a superstore once, but just as like a brand. There was only like a small shelf of them. So I don't know if like that's a thing.
Damn.
I could be tripping. I could be like I don't like.
It was probably
something was wrong
else.
with me, and I was seeing things. Maybe it was. Yeah. And all I remember about Girl Scout cookies is from the Friends episode when Ross accidentally injures a Girl Scout, and then he has to sell cookies on her behalf, and then Monica keeps wanting to buy more cookies from him, or Ross keeps tempting her to like buy more.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
That's a great episode.
It's a good episode. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we have this here. I don't think I've seen it, but it's the Big Gulp. So you know on parks when they have the gigantic cups of soda?
That's like is that a 7-Eleven thing?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, I swear I've seen that. Then again, I don't go to 7-Eleven as much.
Same.
I did as a kid because I lived near one, but on average, you don't even see a lot of them anymore anyway.
True.
Yeah.
But like, we don't have a super size in Canada. I think the
not
biggest...
at the 7-Elevens?
No, I mean just in general, because this is something they do
okay.
in the U.S. Just like super size things.
Dang, dude. Big Gulp. How many liters is that?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry for the Americans out there. How many
64 ounces.
Ounces, which is how many? See that ounce.
No idea.
64 ounces means nothing to me. Hold on. 64 ounces, 2 milliliters.
I might be wrong.
Whoa, that's almost 2 liters.
2 liters. Isn't that an entire like?
That's like it's almost like
the plastic bottle of soda.
Yeah, like a big plastic bottle of soda. Yeah, that's all like just 200 milliliters short. It's like 1.8.
Whoa, dude.
All to yourself? Are you insane? This is the thing, guys. Okay, if you haven't heard, soda's bad for you. Okay.
Just fill that up with water, guys. It's good for you.
It has a lot of sodium, sugar. So does it have sodium? Whatever. There's a lot of sugar.
Too much sugar.
It's really bad for you. Too much sugar.
And if it says it doesn't have sugar, there's artificial sweetener.
Yeah.
So.
I would treat it more as like a treat. You know, like have it like on occasion. It shouldn't be like a daily drink.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like people just have it like every day for like lunch or something. It's like, no, what are you doing?
I can't do that.
It's too much sugar, bro.
Were you a big soda guy growing up?
When I was younger, for sure. Like just like any other kid.
When did you give up soda?
When I realized when I was conscious of how bad it is for you. Yeah, because now like if I'm at a restaurant, even if I'm at a restaurant now, I just get water.
Yeah,
I don't
we
even
never
get
get
Coke
drinks
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also is because we're both frugal and cheap like that because we don't want to pay for
water's free,
drinks.
guys.
Yeah, water's free.
Yeah, so.
And it's good for you.
And it's better for you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's our tip.
Even though there's some foods though, sometimes like a nice. The thing is, if I'm gonna go sugary drink, I'm not gonna go like Coke or Pepsi. I'm gonna go like root beer.
Oh.
I'm gonna go like Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna go Sprite.
Oh.
I'm gonna go like cream soda. I'm gonna go into that.
I'll go Nestea. I
Nestea's
can't even
good.
have soda. It just hurts my throat now.
if I'm gonna go, Nestea is usually go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, can I mention this too? Oh my gosh.
Iced tea.
So iced tea.
Different from Nestea.
Because so like let's say if you were in a restaurant in Canada and you order an iced tea, it's gonna taste like a Nestea.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna taste like what Americans would call sweet tea.
Oh, sweet tea.
You know what I mean? So it's like sweet tea.
Yeah.
But so one time I was in Buffalo with some friends, and we went to Cheesecake Factory, and I ordered an iced tea, expecting a Nestea flavored tea. So I got it. It looks exactly like I would get in Canada.
Yeah.
You taste it, it's bitter. Because it's legit an iced tea.
Yeah.
There's no sugar in it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is this? So apparently in the States you have to like specify if you want like a sweet tea or whatever, or it's like a different thing. It's like a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm. I think that happened to me when I went to. It might have been what's one of the breakfast places in America?
IHOP. Denny's.
I think it was an IHOP when we were in like Pittsburgh or something. I ordered an iced tea because I thought it was Nestea, and I was horrified.
It and it's like, what is this? It's not even that it's bad. No, but it's just not what you expect.
Yeah, because you take a sip and you expected it to be sweet and taste like Nestea. Or is brisk a thing in the States?
If it's they either have brisk or Nestea. It's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And so I was disappointed.
It's just it's not that it's bad because like you can have like an iced tea at like a cafe and it tastes good.
I have iced tea all the time.
Because it's good. It's just like a thing you have. But it's not, if I order an iced tea, it's got to be sweet, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Not just like straight up black tea.
Yeah, it's just weird. I was like, what is this? Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the fast food portion.
Oh, fast food. I know they have so many fast food
They
things
have so many great things that we don't have.
Even we just got Chick-fil-A. There's only like 2 in Toronto. I still haven't tried it.
Really? Oh yeah, they opened one in I think it's
in Yorkdale, and then there's one. Oh,
really?
There's one in Yorkdale, and there's one. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the first thing we're doing when it opens up.
I know because I know they had like big.
Oh yeah, we talked about
lines.
this so long ago.
Yeah, we had big.
We never.
But because
got
they had
to
one
go.
downtown. And they had one in Yorkdale, but the line's too long. I'm not gonna wait that long for a chicken burger. I'm sorry.
That's when the world didn't end, sort of. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's Sonics in the States.
Yes. So Sonics, from my perspective, it's kind of like 7-Eleven, but it's more centered on like foodie stuff. Even though you can buy like a hot dog at like a 7-Eleven or whatever.
Right.
But like Sonic, it seems like it has like more things.
Mm-mm-mm.
I've only seen commercials from like American TV channels and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know much about Sonics. I don't know much about a lot of these.
It seems like it's like imagine a 7-Eleven just has more food options.
Okay,
that's what it seems
cool.
like. Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention all of them. There's Jack in the Box.
Never tried it. I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Never tried it. Never stepped into one.
Carl's Jr. Apparently good fries.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna go back to Jack in the Box.
Oh.
Apparently they have like this thing called like $1 tacos, which are apparently
That's
are really good.
Yeah.
I've heard Tim Chantarangsu mention it when he was on JK News. He was like, yeah, $1 tacos at
Yeah,
Jack
they
in the
talk
Box
about
are
it a lot.
bomb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carl's Jr. You said?
Carl's
Was the next
Jr.
one?
Apparently good
What's
fries.
like what's the state? Do you have curly fries?
I think it was curly fries.
Oh,
Or waffle fries.
There's nothing here that has curly fries. I think Chick-fil-A has waffle fries.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Really gotta go to Chick-fil-A. Now my mouth is just watering now. But what's like the one staple of like what makes Carl's Jr. like Carl's Jr.? Like what's their staple?
I don't know. The chicken.
I've never tried it. I've never tried it.
No idea.
I have no idea.
And there's also Steak and Shake.
Never tried it. I heard it's good.
Also In-N-Out.
That's only in California?
I think
Is
so.
it? I don't know.
It's not in some states.
Not in some states.
Yeah.
I've always seen pictures of it on like Tumblr and stuff like that. Like back in the day, people posting like these big boxes of their In-N-Out order. I'm like, what? That looks so good. I've always wanted to try like the freaking animal style fries or whatever.
Yeah. We'll have
That
it
looks
one
amazing. One day we'll head there. Talk to our Filipinos in LA.
Yeah, shout out to my California cousins. California.
Yeah. Apparently, I also have cousins in California. I've never met because my mom keeps mentioning it.
Oh.
I'm like, so if you're related to me, yo, what's up?
If you're related to me. Okay. Next one is going to be the more generalized thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we have this here. I don't watch commercials. I don't watch TV as much. So apparently commercials for drug companies run a lot in the States.
Oh, like what do you call those? Like PSAs or whatever?
Yes. Sure. And apparently a lot of countries don't do that because it's illegal.
Ah.
Yeah. And
It's
so
illegal
it's legal in the States and Australia. And I think we do it here sometimes, do we? Don't we?
We have PSAs for like texting and driving and stuff like that.
No. It's not like PSAs. It's just like commercials for drugs. You know? Just like
for like pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I've only seen those commercials because if I was a kid, I was watching like Jerry Springer or Maury after school, and those are on like the American channels. Yeah, it'd be like, try this, try Zen. Side effects include
Yeah.
and they list like 50 billion side effects or whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering why.
Yeah, we don't have those.
We don't
in Canada.
I was wondering why we had them, but none of the Canadian channels actually had
Showed
them
them.
on. Yeah. So that makes
think
more
it's,
sense to me. The American channels did that, and we show American channels in Canada, like NBC.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about
CNN.
like don't do drug PSAs or something
No,
like
no,
that. That's what you were talking about. No, like yeah, for like pharmaceutical drug commercials, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that in Canada.
Apparently, that
At least not for,
blew
like-
the minds of the Europeans that visited the States. It's funny.
Yeah, I think you might have like a Tylenol commercial or an Advil commercial, but those are like off the counter ones for like everyone. I think, right?
I think so.
I've seen Advil commercials all the time, right? But I think for like those very specific ones
They're
where they have like a billion side effects and they're
Yeah.
like
consult your doctor
FDA-approved
about
this,
it
blah,
first.
blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those ones are weird, but I think it's because the Americans have like a different approach when it comes to like selling pharmaceutics
for
and
sure.
stuff like that. There's like a whole different system there
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
because I think because they're okay. Sorry, this is my dad calling me.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, this is I'm very ignorant on this subject, so don't quote me on this. But
Okay.
from my perspective, I think it's because their healthcare is privatized. So companies who make like these drugs for people, right, like pharmaceutical drugs, they profit off of the amount that they make. So
That
they
makes
make
sense.
commercials to advertise their
So
product
it's kind of like,
anything
their
else.
own little business. They're promoting. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind of
So there you go.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it gets. I think the reason why it gets dicey is because, like, let's say that if it's for like medicine that people really need. Like, there's a whole controversy about the guy who raised the price for some sort of vaccine or some treatment, I forgot what thing it was. It was like a big news story. He raised like it exponentially. Like
Oh,
it used to
wow.
cost like this much a pill, like maybe like I don't know, something like $8 a pill, and like blew it up to like something that no one can afford
Oh,
or something like that.
no.
Because they can control it, essentially.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then again, I don't quote me on any of that. That's what I think. Yeah.
All right.
Anything else? Any other general stuff?
I'm gonna go for one more, and this is
Mhm.
something that is very near and dear to both of us, I guess.
Hmm. Okay. I like how we mostly talk about food, and then we're just going with like a couple of other things. Yeah.
This is the last one. The obsession with college sports. And I said it's near and dear because we love
Oh.
the NCAA basketball tournament, March
We
Madness.
legit the only thing I know about like collegiate sports for the U.S. is March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone does it. Everyone fills out a bracket.
Yeah.
If you're a basketball fan, at least,
Yeah.
like people watch it. It's exciting. It's good stuff. Yeah, there's support for college sports here, but it's not the same.
It's not on the same
It's
level.
not at the same level.
Not on the same level.
We don't have huge stadiums just for
No.
the college teams,
No.
or we don't have like the massive like rallies and supports for that. It's
Nope.
just not as like advertised.
Yep.
Because look, I feel bad about this, but like the years I was at York, I've never seen like a sports game. Like I never saw a basketball game or a football game. No,
How dare you?
I kind of regret it because I think I would like that environment.
Yeah, they were pretty fun.
My problem was I was way too cynical when I was in school. I just didn't want to get involved.
You
in
should have
anything.
came
Just
while
don't do that, guys.
I was dancing, because we
Mm.
attended a lot of the games just to like perform at the
Mm.
halftime show.
Oh, halftime big stages, man. You performed with alongside Fifi Dops and same
What
stage
can I
as Fifi Dops.
say? What
Freaking
can I
halftime
say?
shows. Crazy. You've done it all. But yeah, it's definitely not the same level here. Like I think most people, let's say if you're like, let's take the NBA because I know more about basketball than other sports.
Yeah.
But like if you're an up and coming Canadian player, you gotta get to the States
Yeah.
and play for a college there, right? Like you're Andrew Wiggins. He went to Kansas, I believe.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Who else are you notable? Like Jamal Murray. I'm
Where'd
pretty
he
sure he
go?
went to. I don't know. I forgot.
What about the Duke kid? The one in New York.
R.J. Barrett.
RJ Barrett. Yeah.
R.J. Barrett went to Duke.
Yep.
So like, I think if you're an upcoming Canadian basketball player, you usually go to the States because
Mm-hmm.
that's where you're gonna get more discoverability, get drafted, blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah, stuff. Even though I've heard, in terms of the skill level, maybe not on support because it's definitely true. Like the amount of support that collegiate sports gets in the U.S. is way more. But there's the Carleton University's basketball team. I've heard are sick.
Yeah, I've heard this too. I heard
Yeah,
that they
and they've
often
played-
go to the States to play against teams.
Apparently they have like a very unique system that they run that's like super hard for even US teams, like the top US
Oh,
teams to
wow.
beat. It's very interesting. It'd be so cool though. Imagine like March Madness and for some reason they put in like they put the Canadian champion in the bracket. That would be a hype, dude.
Yo.
Even put them in the first four because there's a mini tournament, the first four for like the last spots
Yeah.
in the tournament, even before the tournament starts. Yo, get the Canadian University in there. See what they can do.
Carlton. Let's do it.
That'd be sick. That would be
Represent
sick.
Canada.
Yeah. If someone can explain this to me though, because we're talking about like American collegiate sports, football makes no sense to me. Because there's all these divisions, and then at the end of the year, there's all these like bowls. You got like the Rose Bowl, the Old El Paso Bowl, freaking sponsored by Sprite Bowl. You know what I mean? Like it's so random, right? But then you have like the
Wait, I don't know if you're memeing. Is Old El
No,
Paso Bowl
some of them-
a real thing? Because
no,
if it is,
it's like
I'm
it's just
in.
weird. It's just weird because there's like the names of the bowls are like really weird sponsors. Like I swear there's one like the Cheez-It bowl, and at the end they just give him a bunch of Cheez-Its like in like a trophy. I'm not joking.
yeah, that's my favorite thing. This is my new favorite
Look,
thing.
Cheez-It Bowl, the Cheez-It Bowl,
I need to look these
annual
up.
college football bowl that's played in Orlando, Florida. And I
Cheez-It.
swear I was watching a video and the trophy had a bunch of Cheez-Its in it, and then players were just stuffing their face with Cheez-Its after the game.
Oh my god, it's a real thing.
So they take
Oh my
like
God,
weird,
it's a
it's
real
like
thing.
weird sponsors for like the bowl names, and it's just very
What?
commercialized. what I don't get is like, why isn't there not? Because basketball has like the March Madness bracket. Why isn't there not like a tournament for college football for all the teams to see who like the best one is? I don't understand how they determine who gets into the national championship game.
Right.
I have
You have no idea how the
that works.
ranking system works.
It seems I don't get it. If someone could explain it to me, like I could do more research into it, but it's just kind of confusing.
Yeah.
It's like, why is there just not like a tournament? Because you have like different championship games for different bowls, and it's like, why is that one more significant than this one, or why does this one matter than that one? Are they based on by division? Is it based off whatever? Because I swear I was watching like a college football movie. You've seen those, like Remember the Titans, or like the Marshalls, or whatever. We Are Marshall, whatever. And they're like, we can pick which bowl game we want to play in. Like we can go for the easier bowl game, or we can play like a harder team and win like a bigger trophy or something like that. It's like why is there just not one trophy or one tournament or like that? Because that would be hype. March Madness football, that'd be cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, Cheez-It Bowl. See, like
that's funny.
NCAA. I'm gonna look up like other bowl names because they're pretty funny. If Odell Paso Bowl is a thing, though, I would die.
I looked it up. There's not a thing.
Damn it.
I wish. But I think the same thing goes for any sport. If you want to make it big, you have to go to the U.S. Because I know some of the Canadian female soccer players have gone to America just so that they could have a scholarship and play for an American university.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah, like Christine Sinclair.
How, like, yeah. That's just mostly how it works. I think it's with basketball and like even football, that's probably the case. But if you look at sports like hockey, you can play anywhere and get drafted.
Really?
Like you can play for because there's so many different leagues in terms of like minor league
hockey.
That
makes
got like
sense.
the CHL,
yeah,
the
right.
OHL, the AHL, blah blah blah, and you can get discovered in.
You just get scouted, right? Because they pay attention to those. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, those are all top minor league like things.
Yeah.
So.
Is the same thing for
like,
baseball?
Look,
or are there leagues as well, like the AAA?
There is, but mostly how it works is like most players, like they'll get drafted if they're really good. They'll get drafted out of high school.
Wow.
Like they're looking at you when you're in high school already. But that's when they start scouting.
Wow.
Because baseball's just one of those sports that like they scout you really really early, and most of like you kind of enter the big leagues later on in your career.
Right.
Because let's say like they draft you, they're gonna put you in the minors to get your foot in the door to practice and to get games in and stuff like that. Because I heard something interesting about baseball is that I heard from some former baseball players is that they don't really practice when you're in the big leagues.
Huh.
You don't have practices. Spring training is where you develop all of your like rotations and sets and like you communicate like what you're gonna do in certain situations and stuff like that. But in terms of like, because they play like every day, they'll play like 3 days straight, 1 day off, 4 days straight, 1 day off, 2 days straight, 1 day off, stuff like that. So it's not really like practice. They warm up like crazy though. They spend like a lot of time warming up before the game, but they don't have practices. Practices are more in the like the AAAs, the AA's, like in those. Because that's where players are being developed and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I just wanted to list some funny college bowl names that I just looked up because they're really funny. Okay. The Auto Nation Cure Bowl. Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
The Pull-In Weed Eater Independence Bowl. Salad Bowl. That was in the 1940s or something. The San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
Oh.
They just put like a random sponsor at the front of it. Popeye's Bahamas Bowl. That's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. PapaJohns.com Bowl. That's good.
That makes sense. Papa John's.
But anyway, it's just so funny. It's how commercialized it gets.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't know if this is still a thing that the players like don't really get paid to play.
Yeah.
How much money collegiate sports makes? Like
a lot,
insane.
I bet. With the amount of hype they get.
None of it. Why do you think NBA stars after a year playing in college just want to get drafted and play because they want to get paid, man? You know. So anyway, yeah, that's awesome.
All right, that's it.
We can definitely do a part 2 on this because there's probably a lot of things that we haven't discussed.
Yeah. We will be going around the world with this series.
Yeah.
The next one will probably be the Philippines.
Yes,
the homeland.
Of course.
The motherland.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap
Just want to introduce another thing before we wrap it up. We wanted to do a little segment where we support some local businesses of people that we know and stuff like that. So because we're not getting like sponsored ads and sponsored ad reads and stuff like that, but we would like to use like our platform to try to like promote our friends' businesses and things that they're working for and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna do a little quick ad read for a friend of mine.
Hell yeah!
All right, here we go. So do you need some stickers for your scrapbook? Do you need some custom shirts or tote bags or like some sort of custom graphics?
Yes, Ryan, I do.
Maybe a customized card for your loved one.
Yes, Ryan, I do.
My birthday's coming up. Maybe you want to give me a customized card, or just like general graphic needs. All right, you can check out Stickin' Cute with Ashy for your customized graphic needs. She takes like photos. She can take like custom photos of you and make them into like a vector illustration kind of thing. We'll pop up some of what her work looks like here. She's even got like pre-made sticker sets. If you want to stick them on your laptop or your phone case or whatever you want. She's got sticker sets from shows like The Office, The Simpsons,
love The Office.
Bob's Burgers, Friends. I even seen some Drake stickers. I saw some Justin Bieber stickers.
Nice.
Things like that too. I seen her put custom photos on like a tote bag. So you want like a tote bag for your groceries and stuff like that. You can get one of those. And she makes like customized cards as well. Give yourself that personal feel, for that special someone. I was looking on her Instagram page, and she even makes like those Spotify frames that you see. So you can get like a custom photo. So like when you're playing a song on Spotify and it shows like the album cover and it shows like the play bar.
Yeah.
So you can get a custom photo and a little play bar on like a glass kind of like frame. So you can get like a picture of you and your boo. And maybe like your song playing in the thing, and you can get that in a nice frame and put that up.
Heck yeah.
Stuff like that. So yeah. So anything like that. So that's Stickin' Cute with Ashy. You can find her on Instagram, and all her shop links are there. So once again, Stickin' Cute with Ashy for all your graphic needs.
The links will be down in the description below.
Yes. So now we're just gonna wrap it up. Eunice, what do you got to plug?
My personal. It's I am Eunice, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram.
My personal are Banana Barfla, Twitter, Instagram. I never post anything. Yeah. And you can follow us at the Half-Full Pod on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes. If you're listening to us there and want to watch us, you can watch us on YouTube. Just search the Half-Full Podcast.
Yeah.
And that's it. Thank you so much.
Woo.
Thank you guys again for the support. It's been great. Take care. Stay safe out there.
Stay safe, my friends.
Wear a mask. All that good stuff. Wash your hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you.